Today we are working on our door panels. This is what we had. It's just cheap, a little board, and we are gonna make it better. So come along as we replace these panels and get some new door panels. So first, what I'm gonna do is take the miter saw and cut my panels to size. I've actually already done a bunch of them. These are gonna go on the door. We're gonna sand them down. So we got all the correct measurements around the door frame so that it will hopefully fit perfectly. Next step, staining the wood. So here's my little staining painting station that I've got going on. I'm just gonna do one coat of stain and then polyurethane and waterproof. Next step is polyurethane. I'm gonna put this on all of the frames. Once that's on, then it's time to put the frames on the door.
So we're in the middle of the panel installation. What I'm doing right now is for each panel, I'm going and making sure that the holes that we have for the panels are gonna line up with the metal and drilling metal holes first. That's because it's a little bit easier to make sure we have everything right and the screws go in okay without messing up the door. So what I'm doing is drilling pilot holes for the screws. You can see I just sprayed some Rust-Oleum on them just to be a little extra safe. Over here, a little pro tip, I put some blue tape, painter's tape under it so that it can catch some of the filings, and when I can just spray the Rust-Oleum on top of it. So while we're doing the panels and taking the old ones off, one thing that I wanted to rethink is the back doors are definitely the coldest part of the van when we're in cold weather. And we kind of just threw some of this insulation in the first time to kind of cover the main areas, but we didn't necessarily focus on any of these like thinner areas and making sure it was really in there. So now that we have it off, and as I'm doing the panels up, I'm making sure to make sure we have insulation everywhere so that it'll be a little bit warmer when it's cold out. So these are tongue and groove panels, just little tiny ones. So when we're putting it on there, try to align it with it. Sometimes it's a little tricky. This one's been a little tricky, but once it's down there, make sure all the holes are lined up. And then start putting the screws in. Oh, they're in my pocket. There we go. Next panel done.
Here's our old panels. And here are the new ones. A lot of craftsmanship, a lot of cutting to the exact shape.